right, another day is here for the stock market. It's currently about 10:15 a.m. on the East Coast, and we have all of the indexes except for the Nasdaq in the green right now. So we have to break down the indexes, the charts, and 5 companies, 5 stocks that just reported earnings. Guys, you're going to want to watch this whole video, so hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. You get 5 free stocks and $30 cash bonus, which that's a new part of the promo, guys. And if you deposit at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks plus that $30 cash reward. And your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Just simply use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Get your free money. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get right into the video. So it's 10:15 right now, 10:20 a.m. We're not even an hour into the session here, guys. By the way, happy Wednesday. Hope you're all having a great day out there. And the entire stock market, like I said in the intro, is green except for the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq's down about 1/4% right now, which if I pull it up, you guys can see it's continuing the red from yesterday, and now we're actually slowly breaking under the moving averages here on the 1-hour chart, although on the 4-hour chart, we're still looking pretty good. We're above the 180 SMA. We're holding a higher low, so this is not anything to worry about in my opinion, but we are seeing a little bit of a dip, a continuation in the dip here in the NASDAQ as the Russell is completely ripping right now, guys, up 1.5%, taking out the 2250 to 2260 level of resistance, and now we're heading towards 2300 points, which was the high from the end of July, early August, that time period right here. You guys see that? So that's the next spot the Russell's going to test, and in my opinion, guys, we're going to break out of there and maybe start going to all-time highs fairly soon here on the Russell, as the S&P 500 is looking very good still. Simply consolidating above the 50 SMA right now on the 4-hour chart at about 575, 580. You guys see that clear as day right here. And the Dow's up about 0.4% right now. Looks like it's continuing the uptrend after hitting an all-time high yesterday and selling off for the rest of the day. You guys probably remember that. Yesterday we hit 43.2 in the morning, all-time high. Then we sold off for the rest of the day. Now it seems like we held the closing price at open this morning, and we bounced off of it, and we're up around 0.3 to 0.4%. Not bad. Not bad today, guys, for the Dow and for the entire stock market, except for, again, the NASDAQ, which is in the red. So let me break down some companies here that just reported earnings. Walgreens Boots Alliance, ticker symbol WBA. They reported yesterday, and this stock, has been destroyed. Honestly, guys, I never thought, well, not to say I never thought, but I didn't realize that Walgreens would get in this much trouble to the point where bankruptcy is an option, at least looking at their stock price. You don't see a stock price get hit this hard unless there's something seriously wrong under the hood, right? This stock was once $97 about a decade ago. Now we're at $10, guys. We're not going in the right direction. In fact, we haven't been this low since 1995. Isn't that crazy? I was born right around then. Literally, this stock has not been this low my entire life. And I'm almost 30 years old, guys. This is unbelievable. So Walgreens Boots Alliance must have got some good news because, look, the stock is breaking slowly, not fully breaking out by any stretch of the imagination, but it is moving above the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame here for the first time this entire year, it looks like, right? So WBA reported earnings. The stock shot up, it looks like here, a decent amount. It looks like yesterday at the peak, it was up 18%. So let me see what they did quickly here, guys. Looks like adjusted EPS came in at 39 cents. That beat 36 cents expected. All right, sales 37.54 versus 35.75 billion. So a double beat there for Walgreens Boots Alliance. And it looks like here they expect adjusted EPS of $1.40 to $1.80 on the year, full year 25, versus the $1.75 expected, and sales of 147 to 151 billion versus 147 billion dollars expected. And it's crazy how much this company does on the top line. That is actually insane, guys. We're talking $150 billion of revenue here for the next year, or for this year projected. That's unbelievable. So this company, it's not like it's a small company, man. It's a huge company doing insane numbers, but clearly there's something wrong under the hood that's sending their stock price into the dirt. And who knows? Who knows, man? Like Rite Aid, this could also be filing for bankruptcy at some point at this rate. I don't know. Rite Aid did go bankrupt, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure RAD. Either way, I don't want to get too deep into that rabbit hole, guys. Johnson & Johnson also reported earnings, and their stock went up a little bit. Let me see what they did here. Bear with me. By the way, guys, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. We're almost at 50,000 subs. I appreciate you all for tuning in. So J&J did adjusted EPS of $2.42 versus $2.21 expected. Sales 22.47 versus $22.16 billion. So double beat for Johnson & Johnson. And let me see anything here on guidance. I'm not seeing anything here on guidance. Did they raise it? Actually, it looks like it came in a bit lower for EPS. Not a big deal there. It looks like the stock is starting to pop again. But ultimately, guys, we got to get over 168, which is a big resistance on the stock. From there, I'd be interested in trading it. But for now, man, it looks like it could be a head and shoulders. You know, there's a risk that this could be a head and shoulders on J&J, and that maybe it goes lower. You could make that argument, definitely. So that's J&J. Bank of America also reported, and it looks like here their stock shot to about $44.50 when the numbers came out, but now we're down to about $42.60, pretty much holding steady here, consolidating over the last 1, 2, 3, 4 days of trading, about 3.5 days of trading. But it looks like here BAC reported, let's see here, guys, GAAP EPS of 81 cents, which beat the 78 cents expected. Adjusted sales of 25.49 billion versus 25.29 billion expected. So double beat for Bank of America, and it's continuing the gains that it originally saw post-bank earnings. When we got the earnings on Friday from JPM, from Wells Fargo, that shot up a lot of the other banks. So BAC's holding those gains. We also got earnings out of IBKR, Interactive Brokers, which is selling off a little bit post-earnings, which I'm not surprised. This stock was priced to perfection. I mean, look at the chart, for Pete's sake, guys. It went up in a straight line from 105 to 155, pretty much 50% move there, in 2 months. So IBKR reported earnings, and their stock selling off a bit. Looks like they missed on adjusted EPS, $1.75 versus $1.82, and sales came in line at $1.33 billion. Not too bad there, but if a stock's priced to perfection, EPS misses, that could be setting us up for a sell-off, exactly what we're noticing right now. So keep your eyes on IBKR between 130 to 140. That's an interesting spot, in my opinion, for the stock. And last but not least, guys, United Airlines, which is now completely breaking out. I mean, it was breaking out heading into earnings. Now we're filling the gap to, it looks like, $70 per share, $75, which we did outline on this chart, right? Yeah, that was the high, it looks like, from a decade ago in 2014, we hit about $75. So that is where we're going. Now it looks like we're filling that gap, up almost 9%. So United Airlines reported, let's see here, guys, adjusted EPS of $3.33 versus $3.13 expected on revenue of 14.84 billion versus 14.78 billion expected. So they beat EPS, beat revenue, and they guided lower, which is interesting. They see Q4 adjusted EPS of $2.50 to $3 versus $3.17. So they did guide lower, not the best sign. But yeah, the stock's eating it up, man. They're eating up the earnings. And well, here we are pushing towards the highs from 2014, which is pretty nuts. So that's it for the video, guys. Jam-packed video. We fit everything in about 11 minutes, which is nuts. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building my private portfolio. You guys get to see all the moves in there. I'm putting money in every week. We're buying stocks, and there's a Discord, and you get my charts and ideas throughout the week, plus more on Patreon, guys. So check it out. Link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.